Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team.
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the Miami Dolphins.
To kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. And off we go from South Florida. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready, team!
The first carry here for Devon Achane. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
That's good for a Dolphins.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? From the gun, here's Tua. Going out wide to Achane.
Complete to Devon Achane. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 43-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready. Ready, team!
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by the rookie from Notre Dame.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get that to his tight end, Ben Sinnott. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, Broncos.
A gain of 14. And the Broncos first down
they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
Taking off at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Tua. It's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
All right, come on.
Tua going to throw here on 3rd and 1. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. Still going. And he will go all the way. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Miami. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Extra point by Little is good. So the Dolphins move out to a 7-3 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Denver 1st down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
He'll think twice about throwing this, and now he runs. Riding it back to his running back, Marshawn Lloyd. It's second down. Sinnott, the man in motion. He'll look to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. So they're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Ready, shot. Ready, team.
His drive will start on the ground. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
Ball on the
7.
36 now. Here's second down and 7.
Ready, team.
Now Tua. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
The best time to call a screen is when the defense is anticipating pass. Allow that defensive front to rush the passer. Just get through the offensive line enough before you drop it to your back. Get out behind those big offensive linemen and pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Ready, team.
Here's Tagovailoa. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is caught. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. It covers 51 yards.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Five yards from the house. They've got it first and goal.
Go ahead. Turbo. Ready, team. Out.
Here's a run. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
It's back at the 8 now for second and goal.
Right here. Turbo. Ready, team.
Here's Tagovailoa. Catch made there by Waddle. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. From a little further back, here's second and goal.
Ready. Ready, team. Ready.
Tua gonna throw. That's complete. It's Waddle. And they get a little bit back there, but still a long ways to go. Coming up with third and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now third and goal.
So a little extra time to think about this third and goal as we've hit the end of the first. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. Third and goal.
Yeah, ready.
Tua. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Here we go on 4th down with Tua. And this will pay off. It is caught. Davison Williams. Touchdown Miami. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Dolphins extend their advantage to 14-3.
Broncos 3.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. And they will finally run him down. A big-time play for the Broncos. 39 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
A run with Harvey. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. And in motion, it's Diggs. Off play action, he'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. He'll try to run here with Harvey.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll drop to throw. Over the middle to the tight end, Sinnott. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down. 1st and goal.
He took a shot on that throw, but you don't feel it quite as much when you pair it with a throw as good as that one. So kudos for him standing in that pocket, delivering a strike to pick up that 1st down.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Here's another shot from the 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Ryland's kick here is good. Broncos are back within 4. It is 14-10. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Here's Williams on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
At the 35-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Tua. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding.
All right, come on.
Here's 2. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing on 3rd down. Tungo Bailoa. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Now here's a keeper on his own read. And he pitches it. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Ready.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's across midfield. Now he's loose again. And he will dive into the end zone. 72 yards. Touchdown, Miami. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1.
10 yards on the
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Broncos.
And the Broncos first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Denver.
They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Now they'll set up to throw. Back downfield, he's got Sinnott, the tight end. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
That's good.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's incomplete.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Here's a screen now for Lloyd. He's to the 15. And he'll take this one in. Marshawn Lloyd. Touchdown, Denver. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready, Jake? Out!
Off play action. motion. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Jonathan Cooper in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
Go ahead. Winning team.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Cam Little to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the ground, this is Harvey. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and 2. Here we go. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. The Broncos bringing out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Winning team. Out.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Room up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That's back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
On the ground, it's the tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down back in the backfield in the area of holding. They send Godwin in motion. Hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Got a man, good job coming back for the ball on the completion. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
They were able to connect on the comeback, but I don't think it was really well executed. This is a deeper route. This receiver's got to push his depth before his break a little bit more downfield. They'll take the completion, but they were hoping to get a little bit more with that.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Play action. Tagovailoa. This is caught down that right sideline. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 33 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That one out wide to A-Check. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Ready.
From the gun, here's Tua. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And, man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Again, it's Tua. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Tua to throw again. That's right side and brought in by Williams. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Miami.
Another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Tua, give it to Achane. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Go ahead.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. To the pylon, he's in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Little on now for the extra point. He knocks it through. The Dolphins will extend this third quarter lead.
35. Broncos 17. Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 10. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's swung out to Harvey. And he is out of bounds at the 45. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
To the air now. On 1st. No chance at all. He'll go down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
He's got his tight end. That's Sinnott. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
They'll run for it. It's Harvey. And he's going to have the Broncos 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. A run once more, that's Harvey. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Ben Sinnott was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down. He'll drop to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the 2nd half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
They'll start on the ground. It's Aiken. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Ready, Josh? Get on.
Fake the head. Now, that's the linebacker, Nick Bonito, getting in for the sack. And that's going to lead to third and very long.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they're going to hold up here in pass protection.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. He's on for the second time to try to get something inside the 10. And he couldn't get that one to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. His first and 10. Man in motion, it's Diggs. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Look wide, get this one complete, and they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. A couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's first and 10. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down. Man in motion, it's Diggs. Now, faking the give. That's caught by Harvey. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
And the Broncos first down.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll take it on in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Broncos. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Get set. Ready, team. Ready,
On the carry, it's Achane. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8.
Get set. Ready, team.
Tua. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Yards on the play.
Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Dolphins first down.
At the 50-yard line.
here is Tua. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and that will lead to a second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
That is caught left side by Waddle. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Ready. Winning team, wins it.
To the air again, Tungavailoa. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
So they decide to be aggressive there on third down, Mike. Now the question is, do they maintain that aggressive style on 4th down, or do they decide to punt? It's going to be a really interesting play call here as it brings up 4th and short.
Here we go on 4th down with Tua. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
Good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Achane. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Miami.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Up the middle they go. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Nick Bonito on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 16-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Ready. Out, done.
They'll stick with him again. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
And the Dolphins.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Dolphins. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. They'll look to throw. Out to his right. He's going to take a shot down the field. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
He'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Get set. Out.
Down to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Ready, shot. Ready, team.
So a win here for the Dolphins. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start.